Hey everyone, so I just wanted to end out the 3-day event vlog. I am currently here trying to edit this video and I realized that I never even told you how it went. And so I tried to take as much footage as I possibly could. However, with these long 9-hour days, my phone was not able to stay charged throughout the entire time. So I didn't want to use up too much of my phone usage because I also used it for my POS system. So I'll just kind of give you a rundown. So Friday night, Friday was super slow. I made about 6 or 7 sales. It was super slow. Although they still made us be there from 8 to 6, even though they know Fridays are slow. Now, some people did not come until Saturday to set up their vendor spaces. And then some on Friday, they didn't come until lunchtime when they knew the crowd would get started. I wish I had known. I mean, you weren't supposed to do that, but I wish I had have done that. But anyway, so that was Friday. Made some customers, made some relationships, got to know my vendors beside me on both sides, and formed friendships with them. So that was that. Saturday, I got there it was 8 to 6. Saturday was the busiest. It still was not what I was expecting. For a 3-day event, I was expecting, and a well-known 3-day event, I was expecting a lot more sales. Now, I did do quadruple the sales from Friday on Saturday, but still not where I thought should be at. Okay, so I think I was saying that I really expected to have made a lot more money than I made on Saturday, but it was still, like I said, quadruple what I made on Friday. Saturday, I stayed later. I stayed till about 10 o'clock at night, and that's just because after the event, the vendor event portion was over with. They had the truck pull portion, and I wanted to go watch that, so I did. It was great and awesome, and I know you saw the clip of that. So let me tell you really briefly about the event. So basically, it's called the Field Day of the Past. It used to be in Goochland, Virginia, and I heard it was super massive in Goochland, but because of land issues, I think the person who owned the land at the time was leasing it to the people who do the Field Day of the Past event, and the person died, and then the next of kin did not want to lease anymore. He wanted to sell the land. And so I don't know, he wanted to sell it to, I'm assuming, a construction person or something like that. Anyway, they could not longer do it on that property. So then they moved to Amelia and was able to buy the land in Amelia and do it. So it was a carnival portion, it was a vendor portion. They also had live bands throughout it seemed like 100 acres, you guys, but it was live bands, different bands playing throughout the 100 acres. Then in the further back down, they had huts and tents and people doing reenactments of cowboys and Indians and different reenactments of the way things used to be back in the day and how they survived and things like that. Then of course they had the old machinery and old machinery and the motors and how they ran, and some of them were actually still running and things like that. Then on the other side, they had emergency squad, they had police department, and then they had a triage set up just to be there in case somebody passed out or needed medical emergency. They were able to work on the person right there and then. Then they had some food vendors throughout the 100 acres, but then closer to the entrance, the ticket entrance, they had car show going on, older cars, newer cars, what have you. Then further back down the hill, on the other side, they had the truck pull, tractor pull, and 18-wheeler tractor pull going on. And then they had food vendors throughout the 100 acres, and I know it had to be 100 acres or more, because literally me just walking around, I was able to do 10,000 steps like it was nothing. And so it was great. And then so then I resumed, came back on Sunday. Now I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, I was thinking about not even coming on Sunday, just because it was like I wasted 2 days of my life, didn't even make close to what I should have made. And I was getting discouraged. And as you know, Sunday was my 1 year anniversary of my business. So I decided to come, even though I'd already made up in my mind I was not going to do that event again. I still wanted to come because I had some customers that said they were going to come back, because I did sell out of some stuff. I sold out of my sale stuff, and I was able, and some of my sale soaps. And so I was able to bring back some more on Sunday, and some body butters I sold out. I think I had one left. And so I sold out a lot of stuff. And so I came back and did an 8 to 6 on Sunday. And the sales weren't any better. There was call for rain around 3 p.m. It never did. It sprinkled here and there throughout the day, but they think, my vendor friends beside me think that that could have been the reason why attendance was so poor on Sunday. I think overall the attendance was like good, but people weren't really shopping well. Like, they had to pay $20 per day to get in. Then they had to pay for food, pay to shop, and then they had to pay to do the rides at the carnival, like the carousel and all that stuff. So there were some vendors I talked to that made one sale on Friday. Sales picked up on Saturday, and sales were decent on Sunday. And that's pretty much the way it was for me. I made like about, I don't know, probably about 6 or 7 sales on Friday, 20 or so sales on Saturday. These are just rough estimate numbers, just so I can kind of show you the difference between the days. And then on Sunday, I made about 6 or 7 sales. So definitely a learning experience. There's a beekeeper woman who I made friends with. She said that she should have easily made about $2,000 this weekend, and I think she didn't even make 1,000, not even close to 1,000. So that's that. I was hoping to make 1,000 and didn't make anywhere close to that. Now, I did make about 4 times my vendor fee, but still, for 3 days, that was just long days, and I did not feel like it was worth it. So I will not be doing this event. I'm sorry for the lady, you guys, but I will not be doing this event again next year. Instead, I've already planned for another event for that Saturday that I'll be doing, but I will be coming back to this event as a pedestrian or whatever, to enjoy the truck pull and to support other vendors, but I will not be going as a vendor. From this event, though, I did talk to a lot of small business owners who told me about a lot of events that will be going on next year, and I have already started vetting those out and picked maybe 1 or 2 from them that I will do. So I just want to thank you guys, and let me see if I can fix this lighting, you guys. It's horrible. There we go. So I just wanted to thank you guys for watching and showing some support. And the restock happened on Sunday, so you can go over to the website if you're interested in any of products. Just head over to the website, just glance. You don't have to purchase, just glance over there, scroll through the website. I have a section where I have all of my customers who wrote reviews. I have that in a section on a page. I have all of my fall products, my winter products, some of my newer goat's milk products, my soap scrap bags, my hand and foot balms, all of that stuff. And I will be restocking every 2 weeks on a Sunday. So it was this Sunday, so 2 weeks from this Sunday that just passed, which was the 17th of September. 2 weeks from there on a Sunday, I will be doing another restock. So head over there, check it out, and thank you guys for watching as always. Bye.